Okay, this is the viola training lesson for the Stormchasers. Violas, let's take a look through here. Look at our key signature first. There's no sharps or flats. Okay, so that would normally mean that we're in the key of C major. Okay, but I want you to kind of look at something here. The very first note that you're going to be playing is an A, and we're going to be ending on an A. Okay, so that's kind of a telltale sign that we're probably not going to be in the key of C. We are in the key signature of C, but we're actually in the key of A minor. Okay, in the key of A minor. Now there's a couple other little things here you might want to look at. We have a G sharp there in the next to the last measure, so you want to watch that as you're coming up that slur. Okay, so you want to make sure your 3 is going out. But now you just played a half step F on that very last scale. You're going, and then you have to play a G sharp. So I would encourage you to even try a half step 4, and then A. So we're really in the key of A minor. Okay, now let's take a look at some rhythms. Let's look at measure 10. In measure 10, the tempo changes from the first of 9 measures are what's called misterioso. That's what Mark Lords here has, is misterioso in the tempo. Okay, at measure 10, the tempo is going to just really about double. Okay, so we're going to be going faster there, and so you have this ba 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 ba. Now the counting of that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, and okay, all the way through that section. So that's going to be kind of a fun rhythm. That's going to add a lot of energy, okay, and excitement to this piece. And then your rhythm's going to change even a little bit more down there at about 24, 25, 26. Okay, and I'm just kind of looking through here. I want you to keep your eye on these accents. There's a number of strategically placed accents above notes. Okay, so look at like measure 44 over there on the second page. Okay, where you have the accent on 1 and then on 3. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and ba 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 ba. Okay, and then there's also a lot of contrast in your dynamics. Okay, so we're going to start piano and really legato in the first 9 measures, and then we're going to add some staccato notes at 10. We're going to crescendo, okay, and then there's a 28, goes back down to piano and back up, much like a storm would do. It'd get kind of quiet, and all of a sudden, boom, you'd hear the thunder and things. So I think we're going to be trying to duplicate that effect through the music. So here we go. Here's the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 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 2, 2, 2. And you notice I used a 4th finger back there. 2. And then a 4th finger right here. So we get vibrato on that. Accent, crescendo, and now it's faster. Now really soft. Crescendo. 2, 3, 4. Back to soft. 2, 3, 4. Crescendo. And then back down. Sorry, got the wrong first finger there. 2, 3, 4. rest.